first of all, we always have our hands up in this, what we call ready position. No, 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 I don't want to fight, okay? Perfect position, okay? Because if something does come in and we're not going to be sure which way this is happening, our hands are here, and this allows us to absorb, block, move, okay? From here you can grab, elbow, a lot of options for your part. All right, so in terms of the technique, so if this is a linear punch, so my friend here is throwing a right punch, so I'm in my, hey, I don't want to fight, and I come out to the outside. Okay, so out to the outside again puts me in this position, and remember he's going to be moving, so this is not a static technique. It's something that's going to evolve, but the first step is not to get hit. So you block, and then that opens up targets like the head, the groin, the ribs, all sorts of targets. Okay, you can sweep, a lot of things you can do. All right, so that's moving to the outside. All right, so now if this is a circular punch, left punch this time, so what I'm going to want to do is come inside. And again, this is not to block here, because if this guy's strong, he can knock you right over. So you want to make sure you're well planted, and this is going to come in this way, so you're actually hitting the person. Again, you have the options of the head, throat, the groin, solar plex, you can have a back fist, a lot of things you can do. You can sweep again. So these are your options, going outside or going inside. And this is again Chinese sword. Power Punch Plus, we will simulate a punch, and we will step to the outside if it is a linear punch, and then strike to the head. Or if it's a circular punch, we are stepping to the inside and then again striking. free copy of Getting Fit After 40, really any age, which includes a complete how-to guide, including all my videos, fast forward so you don't have to sit through an hour of me exercising, but it shows you what I do, how I do it, complete outline of everything. We talk about food, we talk about the biochemistry of how it works. It's a rather long white paper. You don't have to read, of course, the whole thing. You can skip around to the parts that interest you, but it's based in science, not hype. Not about supplements, not about crazy exercise or diets. Really, it is more of a way of life, okay? How to stay fit while still living your life, not being in the gym for hours on end. All right, so for more information on any of that, including the entire curriculum for the SURPASS system, please go to myfitlife.com. And if you like the videos, please make sure that you subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, any questions that you might have, put in there, and I personally will answer any of your questions. Be kind with the critiques. Again, it's not a perfect world, and martial arts certainly is not a perfect thing. We try to do that the best that we can. The information I'm providing you has been gathered for over hundreds of years of martial arts wisdom combined into this small little package. I've trained myself for years with some great people, learned a lot, continue to learn. So let's see if we can continue to learn together. Bob and weave. So what we're going to do is bob, that's 1 and 1, and then punch. 2 and 2, and punch. All right, so we'll try and do alternating punches. In other words, 1, 1, 2, 2. All right, so we'll do this as quickly as we can because this is part of our fitness portion. Okay, in the future, no explanations. We're just going to go right into it. All right, here we go. All right, there you have it. 50 roughly back and forth. Again, using your legs. And don't forget to breathe. we got in 60 strikes, not bad. Again, force you're not that concerned about. Let's try on the other side. All right, so we'll reset this. Reset this, so we wound up with 60. And let's do another minute, this time with the finger flicks. You can use 2 hands or 1. All right, 65, again, pretty fast. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. Stretching, there are many ways to approach this. This is not a yoga session, so we are focusing here mostly on trying to get a good overall stretch. I think stretching is highly underrated. It's probably one of the most important things I have done through my entire adult life that has prevented me from being injured. Being flexible is critically important, particularly as you get older. You know, I kid around, my goal is to be able to slip, fall, and get up without having to make a trip to the emergency room. So flexibility will allow me to do that. All right, so I'm going to walk through a little bit of what my stretches are. You can do as much of this or as little of this as you are inclined to do. A little later on, we will be talking about dynamic stretching, which is a little bit more ballistic, which is also important because the movements that we do are ballistic. But I think it's good to have a baseline of stretching. Again, you go at your own pace, do as much or as little as you like. I'm just going to show you what my stretching protocol is. And again, it's a good way to rest in between, particularly if you're doing any kind of resistance training by the bands or weightlifting, or you just need a break. Might as well just put that time to good use, and I've always found stretching to be that point in time when I need a rest. All right, the other thing about stretching, you should try and hold a position for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Statically, don't overextend. Give your muscles time to relax a little bit and really absorb, if you will, that stretch. All right, so again, I'm going to go through my particular regimen, and you do as much or little as you like. All right, so I always start. Move my feet out a little bit again. Try and hold about 20 seconds. Out a little more. out a little bit. Stretch your hamstrings, adductors. Back in a little. Good back stretch. Throw your leg over your own one. Try to reach behind you. Again, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Stretch your neck out a little. Crunching. Reverse to the other side. Do a nice butterfly stretch. Again, 15 to 20, 30 seconds roughly. All right. Since again we do a lot of kicking and martial arts and a lot of lower body work, I want to get stretch my quads. Switch to the other side. Hip flexibility is important. So just a nice stretch in here. stretch out my arms a bit. So I have a little issue with my shoulders. So this one becomes a critical one for me. Hip exercise. Again, some of these may look familiar from yoga if you do yoga. Enjoy the stretch, relax. All right, a couple more. All right, there we have it. Some, again, basic stretches for your back, hamstring, shoulder, neck. Okay, there are other stretches that you can add in. Occasionally I'll rotate through some other things, but those are my core basic ones that I do on a regular basis. All right. All right, after every session, I try to get a little bit more work in. So if you want, you can load one of our videos, punching, kicking, combination videos. We have 1 and 2 minute versions that you can just kind of tack on at the end, get a little bit more work in. okay, depending on what your day looks like. Again, high intensity interval training. That means moving quickly, getting your heart rate up for a shorter period of time. Great for burning fat. Has been shown that it is probably the most efficient way, better than running or even like hitting the heavy bag. Okay, that gets a little tiring on your hands. Running, of course, you know, can get to be a problem with your knees. So again, which is why I started to train with the Power Punch Plus system, because it's convenient, it's at home, very little stress on my body. It's something I could do every day, and of course it's different, work on different aspects of my martial arts skills. So anyway, time for me to get a little work in. If you want to join me, look forward to seeing you.